for the GGs, folks. And now the year is 2095, and the file is Speedball. Let's have a read of what this says. Corruption and violence forced the game of Speedball underground. Unregulated and ungoverned, the game degenerates into a fiasco. And then in the year 2100, Speedball 2. Attempting to regain public interest, the sport is reorganised. Speedball 2 is born. I wouldn't like to be the mother of that ball. 5 years later, a new team emerges. The new team is Brutal Deluxe.
Get ready.
And so this is Speedball 2, and we are going to take you through a league season with Brutal Deluxe. And in the first game I have drawn a good team, Steel Fury. That's going to be awkward. So this is a super violent game for the Genesis, made by the Bitmap Brothers. And it's got music from Nation 12, which was an alias of John Fox. If you've not heard of him, check out his music, he's great. So, Speedball is a combination of rollerball and hockey. And we've got 9 players on the team, and 3 subs. And we've got a gym here which we're going to use to beef up our players' strengths. We've got aggression, which makes them easier to whack other players. Attack, which is also going to increase the power for that. Speed is self-explanatory. Defense gives them more power against attacks. Throwing power means they can throw faster and harder, do curveballs. Power means they can throw for longer. Intelligence is going to amp up the stats of my players who aren't on the ball, for collecting things, for handling stuff in general. And stamina is going to make it easier for a player to stay stood up after he gets whacked. We've got 1100 credits to start with. We can select to move in defense, midfield, attack, subs, whole team or individuals. And my plan is going to be to beef up the entire of the attack. So let's go through here, get some Thunder Thighs, get chest guards, get everything in. You might notice there's a barrier at 130. I can only increase the strength of the team as much as the lowest one, minus 30. So if I want to increase the strength of the entire team, I've got to increase the average of all of them. With that in mind, let's do some defense work here. And then let's go to the individuals. Let's go to my centre forward. He's going to be the star player for now. Trevor. Let's make him much more aggressive. Give him some shoulder pads. Let's just spend the last 5 credits on my sub because he's been feeling left out, to be fair. And that's it. So the aim of this game is going to be to score as much as possible. I'm going to get 10 points in the league. Sorry, no. I get 1 point in the league standings for every 10 points I score, and then I get 10 points for a win as well. So the most important thing is high scoring games. I'm also going to get points for every time I injure an opponent. So this is going to get violent and it's going to get rough.
Get ready.
Ready, here we go. So we're immediately going to charge into this guy, and we've got various things around the pitch to help us score. There's a power up there, that is the freeze power up. If I get that, my opponent's not going to be able to move for 5 seconds. And the opponent has just activated a multiplier. That's going to give him 1.5 times score for everything. We've got some scoring stars there. And the scoring stars will give you 2 points a pop, and then a bonus 10 if you get all of them. And these multiplier ramps really are quite a source of fun. We're going to be spending a lot of time fighting over these. He's now run my opponent players over. The blue and the orange bars in the bottom represent the stamina of the player. Hopefully we're going to get those nice and low. Unfortunately the goalie is on auto, and we'll show a replay here. We just very cleverly moved out of the way of our own goal and let them score. 18-0.
Get ready.
We've also got an electro boost in the corners. And we've got a little dome there that's glitched out. And if I can glitch that, I'll be able to score double fast. So let's see if I can manage that as we get hammered here at the moment. I can also collect credits around the course. That's going to give me 110 credits each time, up to a maximum of 500 per game. Try and intercept there, failed very miserably. Used to love playing 2-player games of this with a friend of mine. Fairly rusty, so hopefully I won't do too badly. Just get this multiplier off, as then he won't score as much for every goal. And I can collect little power-ups here. They're going to max out my stats for a while as well. Try and get them in, but don't manage to. First half over, we're 33-0 down, but that's okay, we can come back. And there's that little glitch I was telling you about, so I was getting double points for those, that's quite nice. Charge into these guys. And you can also throw the ball high in the air, try and loop it over the goalie. Okay, I'm going the wrong way, that's not a good idea. So do any of you guys out there know this game? Have you played it before? What are your memories of it? I played it on DOS, yeah, the Amiga version was really popular as well. And in that one they had screams of ice cream whenever somebody got injured, which was just a really sick little feature they added in. Really nice. Really showed off the graphics well as well. Now I've got to get scoring here, I'm in trouble. Hopefully I can tackle enough people to trigger the robo ambulance. This is only at 50 Hz, guys. This is not as fast as this could be, but I have not played it in so long. I didn't want to take a risk with that. Oh, we got the freeze icon. Looks like I'm down for a loss here, but that's okay. That's only the first game. We've got 14 games in the league season. So it's a 36-12 win for Steel Fury. And in the other games, the Renegades have absolutely hammered the Raw Messiahs. And the strongest team in the entire league, Super Nashwan, have scored 255, which leaves the table looking like this. Brutal Deluxe languishing down in 6th position with just 1 point to their name, 28 points behind the Renegades, but plenty of time to make that up. And the next game is against the Renegades, so we've got a chance to immediately cause a reversal of fortune. They've got very strong stats in all of their categories, but we should be able to do something. We've only got 100 credits here, that's not so good. But I can do something about that. I can give a few stats of aggression and power to my forward players. Hopefully pick up some more credits next time. There's also going to be opportunity to buy transfer players, and they're going to have stronger stats built into them. It's going to be a case of trying to build a few of those into the team, but beef them up in general. Game number 2. Off to a bit of a better start, 4 points straight away. That Z icon will cause everybody on the team to fall over. And apparently that was my goalkeeper. Well done, goalie. Get a caffeine drink in you, please. Get some money. And again, he's at the multipliers. Why don't we blame him? You also score points for injuring the opponent, so one favourite tactic is just to hold the ball down near your goal like this, shoot back and forth, and just keep injuring one player over and over again. Kind of play keep away here. I think I'm going to try and do that here, see what I can manage. Ah, no you don't. No, 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 no. Ooh. I should not be conceding this many points. Getting some good tackles in at least. And there's a warp zone there as well. That will bring the ball out on the other side of the arena. Try and get the electro ball there. Didn't quite manage. Got some money for my troubles there. Let's try and do a bit of a long ball here. The Wimbledon gambit. Okay, calm down. No need to get angry with me, opposing player. There we go, nice interception. Take a couple of points back off him, because those stars can be deactivated. Only down 16 points at the half. Plenty of fight left in this game, yes. You can bounce the ball off the walls as well. Let's just cheekily score a few points there to help our cause. One star away from a bonus. Just missed it. No, that's the wrong way. Down this way we want. Back up here. Almost. No, not quite. Oh man, I should be looking where I'm going. Yes, there we go, takes the lead. 29 seconds remain. And immediately a reversal of fortune there, that's how fast paced this game is. Time to resort to the old hack trick. You can also use the ball to injure your opponents, as seen there. Conveniently just smashing into them. Bye bye teeth. That is not meant to happen. Having got lemmings out the way, I can safely say I don't mind being shown up to be a chump in this game though. Right, don't concede, don't concede. There we go, it's a win, 66 to 60. Small gains, but we'll take them. And all my lovely small players having a drink there afterwards as well. No speedballs, just good old water. Fatal Justice taking a massive hammering over Powerhouse there. And now we are still in 6th position, but we've got a healthy 17 points. And we're only 18 points behind the leaders. It's not going to take long to overhaul that. Next game against one of the weakest teams in the division, Revolver. And there's an offer of a transfer here. Let's go and see what we can get. This guy cost 1,081 credits. We can't quite afford Weiss. We can't afford Bedini or Roskop either. So what do you think I should do, guys? Do you think I should try and beef out my team, or should I wait and get a super sub in? What do we think? I could spend a couple of 100 credits on some part of the team maybe. Midfield looking a bit weak. Alternatively, I could just beef up my centre mid. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we're playing a weaker team. I should be able to roll those guys over. Interestingly, apparently the coincidences with the movie Rollerball were not intended when the guys built this game. Just one of those things, I guess. Okay, so their centre forward's fairly beefed out. I'm not going to have an easy time of getting past him, but I'll just get this multiplier here. Extra credit. Do some sliding tackles. There we go, getting more on the scoreboard now, that's better. Good thing about this game, there's such a variety of different tactics you can use. So you can go for injuring all their players. Fun fact about this game as well, if you injure all of the substitutes, they will all have to come back on. Which is not a fun time. I completely wasted that, didn't I? I must admit I've got a greed for going for the little bonus ball thing here. I like doing this. I've had games before I've been able to score 100 points at a time because of that, so can you blame me? And now I've been frozen in place. Warp zone. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Up the field we go. Nice little star grab there. And a double, giving me a 47-0 lead. Perfect timing. Let's see. We still can't tackle this centre forward. That's interesting. Let's just trick him with an angle shot. Straight through. Bit of air balls, trick him again. Through we go. Can I actually score a goal in this game? That would be nice, considering I'm playing it for the next hour and a half. Those stars can be a fairly good source of income as well. On the Amiga version there's a glitch where you can use the warp zone and get the stars just to all light up all at once. Unfortunately I tried it, but it doesn't work on this version, which is sad. What is that goalie? Oh dear. Come back in the game, why don't you?
Get ready.
Subbing up for the next game, I think. Now let's try a bit of angled momentum. Trick him. He's not going to know what's hitting. Oh, come on, get in the goal. Just for that, let's whack his goalie a couple of times. And that is the Electro Ball. If he gets that, then he's going to be able to stop me from getting the ball because it's going to damage me every time I touch it. Oh, come on, one goal, please. Oh, so close. Only 63-60. Still a win is a win. Moving up the table into third, only 16 points behind the leaders. And now we're playing another weak team, the Raw Messiahs. And they've only scored 1 point in their first 3 games, so this should be encouraging. Healthy amount of cash there, collected the maximum we could there, 500. Still can't afford anyone, but I do still want to keep pumping up my team if I can. Let's get these midfielders going a bit stronger, shall we? Ultimately all these attributes are useful, but I tend to prefer the aggression and power. And let's leave it at that. See what my individuals are like. So he's maxed out, he's nearly maxed out. I'll tell you what, let's give Trevor a bit of a upgrade as well, just to help it out. Back the way. And into the next game.
Get ready.
Let's see what I can do. Long ball down the field straight away. Intercepted. Electro Ball achieved. Interception 2 Brutal Deluxe. Get a couple of star points. Tackle player takes the ball back. Credits run. Holy moly, did I actually score a goal? He scored a goal! Ah, the crowd go wild.
Get ready.
Only took me 20 minutes. And then we're just going to do a bit of run and chase here, run after the ball, tackle everybody in our way, another goal. This is where we put the Brutal into Brutal Deluxe.
ready.
See, in our world, taking the knee means something very different, because in this world, taking the knee means ripping somebody's kneecaps off. Up the pitch. Back we go.
Get ready.
So a healthy lead in the first half there, 24-4. Time to run their players over. Goal! Not focusing on the multiplier ramps right now, I'd just rather get some good scoring going. Consolidate position at the top of the league. I do want to activate those now though, because I'm hoping I can injure a couple of their players and I'll get more points for it. Here we go. Tricked you. Keep away. Oh, and here comes the ambulance. Off he goes. Right defender, injured to pieces. 20 points for me. That's how to do it. Can we score another goal in the time remaining? Looks like we can. There we go. Straight through the goalkeeper. Whack, crunch, thank you very much.
Get ready.
85 points, see if we can get a couple more here. There we go with the double glitch. 101-6. Now they've earned their drinks. And in fact, Brutal Deluxe the only team to break 3 figures in this round of fixtures. Putting me up to second, 8 points behind the Renegades, both with 3 wins apiece. And the next game is against Violent Desire, who are weak in midfield it seems. See if I can do something about that. Got some good credits there, but I still don't, I think, quite have enough to buy anybody. So I'm just going to skip out, see if I can save it. Investment banking in sport, who knew? Interception. He's got some fast centre forwards, I'll give him now. Oh, goalkeeper, where were you? What are you doing, man? Oh, someone to give him reduced pay. Terrible. Wrong way. Being made to look like a chump. Steal the ball very quickly. Score a couple of points for my troubles. Activate the ramp. Oh, I missed the goal because I was throwing too hard. That's terrible. Tight game. Sweeper keeper saves the day. And number 2 for the multiplier ramp. That's going to give me dividends if I can get some big scores here. And another injury. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Aggression pace, folks. His centre mid is injured. That's going to make it a bit easier to get straight through to the goal. Electro ball in my favour. Sweep down the pitch. Nice little deception play there. Scored at the last minute, but I don't think they can stop winning the game. Apologies, this is not a very high-scoring league season so far. One of those things. There we go. That's the glitch I was talking about. That's all we needed. If you can't be violent, just take advantage of bad design. So Damocles also with a huge win over the Raw Messiahs. Fatal Justice getting on the good side of the Explosive Lords. And so we are now only 2 points behind the Renegades with almost half the season played. In Division 1 it's Fatal Justice making the running, a cool 18 points ahead. And at the end of the league season, Team 7 from Division 1 and Team 2 from Division 2 would play off. The top team get promoted automatically, and that's going to be my goal. Ooh, we're up against Damocles, that's awkward. They've got very big stats. Let's see, have I got the ability to get a transfer player in? Yes, I do. And we've got Kaza, the brutal forward. Let's put him in at left wing. The benefits of capitalism on display. And let's see what that does to my team now. That's looking much healthier, and if I go to the attack section, that's way nicer as well. So I've got some spare money here, I'm going to beef up the defence. And let's get on with the next game. Pass to the left wing and score, hopefully. A bit of angles here. Whack and hack. Does anybody want the ball? Pick up a shoe. Is it my size? I don't know. And as you can patently see, there are also no crooks or nannies in this game. One of my players here single-handedly injuring everybody else. Wonderful, that's what we need. If you're just joining us, this is a fascinating high-scoring game with the score of 2-0, 3-0 rather.
ready.
And that's the half. Boy, that was a high-scoring affair, that was. Here's the super sub. Thank you.
Get ready.
And super sub. Kaza. Making a mockery of the opposing team here.
Replay.
Now a healthy lead of 36-0. All passes to the centre forward. Goalkeeper sweeps it away. I suck at this game, I used to be much better. Still a 14-0 victory is pretty handy. Steel Fury going nuts on Revolver, 154-4. There we are. That's Brutal Deluxe assuming their rightful place at the top of the board. All we've got to do now is hold on to that position for 8 more games and we will be the league champions. And we're up against Brock, and they've got a good attack, but they've got poor defence. So I should just be focusing on outscoring them, I guess.
Get ready.
Ready! To the super player. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Grab some credits. Let them score 1 goal, why not?
Get ready.
Let's be kind. It is the future after all. Freeze. Angle ball, dummies the goalkeeper, let's watch that again. Angled off 2 walls, the goalkeeper comes out and goes for it, misses. Easy score for the home team,
Get ready.
23-10. Oh, goal by my team, what am I doing there? Trying in vain to injure the opponent, scoring instead. Oh dear.
Get ready.
That's the half, 26-20, but I've got 1 multiplier ramp in my favour. Can I take advantage of it, I guess, is the question. Oh, goal, what? I didn't do that. Apparently I did.
Get ready.
Well, we're making a contest of it, if nothing else. steal from my player there. Hey, there we go. That's how to play this game. Angle deception. Round. Build that lead, team. That's the one disadvantage of this game, is the goalkeeper is on like auto change. So the game senses who the closest player is and just passes control to them, which means that you get situations like that. Oh well. There's a goal. 67-42.
Get ready. (91-42) victory in the end. Comfortable for my team. And that was the highest scoring win in the division, a few 100-point victories in Division 1. So Brutal Deluxe extending their lead to 15 points at the halfway stage of the league. Renegades following close behind, Revolver down in the basement. They can't go any lower. So again, playing Violent Desire, I've got some decent stats now. I'm beating them on the attack and on the midfield. And I've got a massive amount of money now. That's interesting to me, because I read a game fact that said you can only collect 550 credits per league. This would seem to suggest otherwise. So let's go hunting in the transfer market. We've got Vice, who looks like a mean character. We've got Quist, the forward, and we've got Roskop, the mid. So, Weiss has got a bunch of 200s and 210s. Roskop's got some in 220s, he's clearly better. We can see there at the bottom, my centre mid is worth 270, right mid's only worth 200. Out you go. Bye bye. And we've still got 800 points left over. And I think the best thing right now is just going to be to wait and buy a couple more players. But I might be able to increase the stats of some of my team meanwhile. The reason I can't get any faster than this at the moment is because my subs are way down. So let's increase them up. And then I can do something with my attack as well. There we go. So, Brutal Deluxe now with 2-star players. Get ready.
Still the ever reliable Barry in goal. Let's do this. Yes, it's the game with more tackles than a wedding shop. What am I talking about? A wedding shop? A fishing shop. I'm just going to stop commentating for 5 minutes now and then I can't say anything stupid.
Get ready.
Money, 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 money.
Replay. Get ready.
Well, I'm 6:24 behind at the half, but I've got plenty of ammunition left. Here comes my super player. It's a goal.
Get ready.
And another goal.
Get ready.
Let's do a bit of showboating there. Try and injure a couple of their players at the same time. Need Michael Jordan whistling over this, like the Harlem Globetrotters. Ooh, I thought I had a goal there. And that's a comfortable win for Brutal Deluxe. Didn't injure the end players, but maybe next time. And now we've opened up a 28-point gap at the top of the table. It's looking ominous for the rest of the teams. Playing Baroque again, they've upped their attack, but the defence and midfield's lagging behind a bit. Not quite enough money for a transfer, let's just carry on.
Get ready.
And now it's time for everybody's favourite game, injure the opposing player as much as you can. Here comes the ambulance. All the way to the edge of the stars. This guy's seeing stars for sure now. His shiny armor and helping. The left mid is off. Bye bye. Too fast on the hustle at the opening. Credit run.
Get ready.
And he's picked up the freeze, that was very close. That's going to be me out for 5 seconds. I can still use the ball to injure him. And then route one straight down the field. Tackle 4 players and a goal. 22-0.
Get ready.
Can we get a shutout with 69 seconds on the clock? That would be nice. And passing to himself. Not quite. And there's another freeze up there. Yes, we get it. You know what that means. Points aplenty. Gosh, the game's being generous with these freeze tokens right now. And sensationally, the opposition misses an open goal. Wow, it's my tricks. Freeze time. More points than the Eurovision Song Contest, folks. Oh, he can learn from me, can he? We'll give him 4 points, that's alright. They won't be worth much after deflation anyways. Let's just do a little bit of hacking of his players, see if we can get an injury. Nope. But a comfortable 118-point victory there. Renegades putting almost 200 past Raw Messiahs, wow. And now a 21-point lead with only 5 games remaining. This is looking good for my team. Playing the Renegades, who've got good stats, but we should be able to get past them. That's a nice amount of money in the bank as well. I sense a transfer coming. I think another midfielder let's put in here. Because I think I should be able to rotate this guy with my centre mid. There we go. In fact, can I rotate these two? Nope, that's okay. So now we've got 3 star players. This is going to be trouble for them. He said, conceding in 5 seconds.
Get ready.
And a goal back straight away. 2 on 1, no chance.
Get ready. Replay.
Well, that was a mistake. Tried to pass back to the goalie, failed miserably. The goalie comes out and gets nutmeg, shall we say.
Get ready.
Same again because I'm being greedy, trying to get back to that bonus point. Let's mix it up. Ah, that's a good shot. That gave me the bonus I needed to take the lead. And a goal right at the end of the half as well. 46 to 30.
Get ready.
And remember, stay tuned with the Sierra and Sega crew because we've still got a whole another day of
Get
exciting
ready.
sports action from various different runners.
Replay.
2 in 1.
Get ready.
think certainly these transfers have making it a bit easier for me to manage this game. I shall have to contact the writer of that FAQ and let them know that the credit limit is not 550. Well, that's a terrible goal, but if you look at the stamina bar there, somebody's got very little energy left. And it's that guy right there. Off he goes. Let's just hope they have free healthcare in this universe. 70 to 45. Expertly throwing the ball the wrong way there. A goal at the death.
Get ready.
That's a bit of a shame, but there we go, still a healthy 11-point win. And so Steel Fury getting a 95-0 shutout over Violent Desire, that's going to help their cause. Lethal Formula putting 167 past Powerhouse, that's amazing. And that gives us the following standings. Brutal Deluxe now riding high, wins clear everybody else on 159. And in Division 1 it's Fatal Justice, surprisingly, who are over the Super Nashwan top team by 14 points. So this is game number 11 against Perennial Strugglers Revolver, and they haven't upped their stats from last time. So, in the chat, how many injuries do you think I can get on their team in this game? Don't quite have enough money, so I'm just going to go to the gym. Work my players out. 6 injuries, you are an optimist, sir. I am not sure I can quite get that many, although I will certainly try. I would guess at 2 or 3.
Get ready.
And this is the strategy known as Hockety Pockety Wockety Whack, because all I do is whack him and whack him and whack him. And it looks like in this game I can even toy with letting him see the goal, and he still won't score. Feeling that in this universe the Speedball Constitution says, Article 2, thou shalt bear speedballs. Like the right to bear arms in the USA, but slightly more violent. Freeze ball won't make much difference. They still can't score, bless them. And there's the first injury. 85 seconds, that's pretty good. Right wing. 5 more to go.
Get ready.
Rush the goalie. 20 points a goal, remember at the moment, because I've got my multiplier. Nice triangulation there, that's what we want to see. Oh, beautiful shot there. Straight back up the pitch by angles. And another goal.
Get ready.
Points aplenty here. Apparently a couple of his players have suddenly developed a backbone and are attacking me. Congratulations to them, but it won't last long. Injury number 2. Bye-bye. Centre mid. Off you go. Injury number 3. These ambulance droids having a fantastic time of it tonight. It's the right mid. I've only got 14 seconds left, but I should be able to get another injury. There's another goal. 119.
Get ready.
Putting up a heck of a score here. Injury number 4. Manny, maybe your predictions are what I need for this game. Bit of keep away. 139 to 2. Easy win there. And Steel Fury putting 178 past the Raw Messiahs to try and stay in contention. Super Nashwan absolutely pounding on Rage 2000. Well, it's not enough, because 182 points, it's going to take a heck of an effort for me to be overtaken now. And in the top division, only 8 points separating the top 2 teams. That is very juicy indeed. Looks like Powerhouse are going to be relegated. And the next game is against the Raw Messiahs. I had trouble against them last time, if I remember correctly. But I've got the advantage in all the areas. No money though. Well, let's just play and see how we can do. First thing I like to do is just charge into their centre forward straight away, see what he's made of. Apparently he's not made of much. That bodes well. Cheeky little attempt at multiplying there by the opponent. He's not going to get away with that though. And there's a freeze ball. How does he keep getting those? That's terrible. Dashes in past the goalie on the angle. Catches it, but gets ripped to pieces. No chance.
Get ready.
Attempt to sweep the ball away has failed. Toying him out here to try and get some more injuries. totally missed the multiplier ramp. Thanks for the good luck. It's a goal. Welcome in, Ace. How you doing? Just playing through a season of Speedball 2 here. Straight through, no nonsense. Points are plenty. Too quick for him. But apparently he felled my goalie, and that's led to a goal for the Messiahs. Nice bit of play there.
Get ready.
And the freeze, you know what that means.
Keep playing Sega, keep being cool.
And another goal with his goalie looking very injured indeed. Bye-bye centre mid. It's been fun. And another injury with just 3 seconds left. I'm beginning to think that BDSM stands for Bondage, Discipline, Speedball, Masochism. Pain City there for the right death. He's out of there. Give the ball to the opposition sportingly to say thank you for a lovely contest. And a 55-point victory. Steel Fury putting up a decent score there. Fatal Justice. So with 2 games of the regular season left, we are 50 points ahead of the opposition. Pretty much a shoo-in for promotion. And then at the top of Division 1 we have got Fatal Justice 9 ahead of Super Nashwan. And now we're playing the second place team, Steel Fury. I think these guys gave us a beating last time, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do this time. I'm not going to be able to get a transfer player in this time, so I'm just going to beat everybody up a little bit. Don't quite have enough for aggression. Apparently one of their players knocked 3 credits out of me.
Get ready.
This should be a fast and furious game. Own goal? Oh,
Get ready.
that's not what we want to see. Let's get a bit of star action going here, on the Star Road. Warp Zone. A star bonus already, this is boding well. Full power up. Have a fight. Easy goal. The player just preemptively goes in, hacks the goalie, comes back for the ball, lets his teammate finish off.
Get ready.
Already building into good lead here. Wrong foot the guy, go the wrong way. warp to the centre forward. Let's just react away from that nicely. I'm tearing chunks out of their players here. This could be another injury fest. Can we get another star bonus? Yes, we can. I feel a David Bowie song coming on any minute now.
Replay. Get ready.
Let's just confuse him into giving us the ball. Thank you very much indeed. How nice of you. Cut through their players like a knife through butter. Speed butter, in fact. Over the top, in the goal. Thank you very much.
Get ready.
It's a goal. Did you expect anything else at this stage?
Get ready.
They've scored as well. High scoring encounter here. Let's just try and go straight down the middle for once. No dice. Because this isn't Yahtzee. On goal. That's a good one. That's one for the Blue Gorilla.
Keep playing Sega, keep being cool.
Through, yes. Hack him to pieces. I see a freeze token. It's a route 122 to 40. Only one team is the boss in this area. Nashwan have interestingly taken a big win over Powerhouse. Let's see what that does to the standings in Division 1. Oh, there's only 4 points in it with one game left. It's on a knife edge, folks. Meanwhile, it looks like our coronation is all but secure. 221 points to the good. Renegades and Steel Fury some 65 points behind. In other words, they would have to win by 650-0 to get near me. Hey Brady, welcome in. How you doing? So the final game in the division against Damocles, and the sword of Damocles is hanging firmly over their head. Welcome Raiders. Just playing a little bit of Speedball 2 here, will be finished very shortly. And I've got a few star players here, worth plenty of cash. And I'm just going to head into the gym and beef a few of my guys up in the defence, because they look a little bit weak. A little bit of a pampering for my guys in the forwards as well. That's as much as they can take. My poor subs have been ignored, but to be fair, I haven't needed them.
Get ready.
Let's go for the final game in Division 2. Coronation time. Immediately with the steel onto the Star Road. 3. Good use of the Electro Ball there. Converting into a score by warping to the centre forward, up the field. Boom. Still the score at 15-6 because I've already made a good start here. whack. How many teeth has he lost this time, I wonder? Several. I only played this when you were 18, yeah, it's a fantastic game. I had a friend who I had all sorts of different matches with, Psycho Pinball, this, Arcade Smash Hits. We used to have such epic games of this because we would spend about 20 seconds per half fighting over the multipliers.
Get ready.
Surging into the lead here against Damocles. Hunt them down. No mercy.
Replay. Get ready.
Great interception there for the 4th star and a bonus point.
Replay.
Goalie just moved out the way a little bit too soon there. Damocles keeping in close touch, this is a good game. Rounding out the first half. Thought I'd got the stars there. Let's just get some bonus ramp.
Get ready.
Actually, Damocles get the doubler on the ramp. That's dangerous. And on goal there.
Get ready.
Yes, all of a sudden I look like a fool. There's a good passing manoeuvre. And an injury. There we go. All that aggression does pay off. Centre forward's out of here. He won't be enjoying his postseason. Since this is the final game of Division 2, can I just ask, is our next runner ready in the chat to take over? Carry on doing a few casual games if you'd like. If you're ready, I'll be happy to pass over to you whenever you are. Great use of the steel electro ball there. Suddenly my players lose the ability to tackle. They get the star power up, giving them top attributes for everything. And a quick easy score down the other end of the pitch. Arena, whatever you want to call it.
Get ready.
(73-72), they've just taken the lead. I should be able to get it back though. It's a matter of pride, we have a champion team. What was that? How do you miss those stars? There we go. 1 point in it. Next goal wins. Oh, he misses the goal in the last seconds. Open goal and he misses. Unbelievable. The tightest game of the season. A 1 point win. And that means we're the champions. We were the worst team in the entire league and we've won it. Renegades are going to be playing off to go up to Division 1, winning by 1 point. And in the end, Fatal Justice with a perfect 14 for 14, winning the entire thing. We did it. We get a lovely, massive long password with different pretty colours as well. So that was Speedball 2. Is there somebody in the chat ready to take over, or would you like me to carry on for a while with something? Thanks for the GG money rods. Just go into the season here and just get some background music up while we wait and see what's going to happen. So is anybody ready to take over, or shall I just carry on with a few more games? I think we've got about 20 minutes until the next run is due in. I get the feeling they should release a version of this game on the modern consoles and call it Speedball 3 Crooks and Nannies. Well, let's carry on playing a few games for now, and if somebody wants to take over, they can let me know in the chat. So we're playing Rage 2000. This is going to be a faster, harder game, in theory at least, but these guys don't seem to be so strong. One of the reasons I was buying substitute players earlier is that you can max them out far higher. The regular players, you can only get them to about 220. Division 1, that really does make a difference. What's the goalie doing, throwing it across his own goal?
Get ready.
Dummied very badly.
Get ready.
Oh, I spy a freeze, power up. Oh, they've made superb defense of that, I've got to say, well done. Fantastic shut me out, but there's another one. I thought I saw another one, anyways, I must be imagining it. Oh, almost a goal. There we go, that's what we want to see.
Get ready.
So I'm just playing a few games of Division 1 until somebody would like to take over the stream. After this game I could do something else for 5 minutes if you'd like. I've got something else lined up actually. Fighting over a cutout of stars, Sesame Street it ain't. There's another injury already. And these are meant to be guys in the first division, they're meant to be stronger and harder. No, they're not. Another injury. Lovely to see those dancing emotes in the chat as the centre mid gets carried off. I've just had a thought actually for a category for this game, because obviously being a league it wouldn't be easy to speedrun, but I wonder if we could create a category on speedrun.com for injure a certain amount of players. Now that could be interesting. Low stamina there with my forward, but it's a goal, so that's what matters.
Get ready.
Okay, Mexican standoff. And a comfortable win there in the first division, so I get the feeling that if I played, I would go on to be champions. So just before I switch into something else for a few minutes, I'll just double check again. Is there anybody in the chat who would like to take over before the next runner? I'm just going to warn you folks, this game has terrible music. Steve Hayes has a lot to answer for. This is Marble Madness. Since I've got a bit of spare time, I'll just do a very quick run on this. Now this is the Genesis version. It's very, very popular among speedrunners because it is the version with all the fun tricks and the fast flowing stuff. I'm going to try one trick here. Didn't get it, that's okay, there's a score glitch there. Also, you'll notice I'm holding right when I hit the goal. I can actually buffer a few frames of movement before the start of the level. And in this version, the one-player marble is red, not black or blue, which is slightly different to usual. And the marble's nervous, he's not been on the stage before. Coming up in the next course, I'm going to try and cut across the top of the maze, and then I'm also going to try an intermediate task carpet clip. There we go, over the top. These macaroni or marble munchers have got massive hitboxes, they are really excellent. There we go. Now that used to be a TAS-only trick, but I managed to find a reliable input method to do it, so that's going to save about half a second over the world record run. But the guy who's got the world record in this, AD2, he is a beast. He's had world records in this, and the Master System version, and the Genesis version of our level. It's a lovely little clean from maneuvers there, thank you very much. I'm going to try and skip over a little bit of terrain here. Take me from those because I didn't pause during it. Come on. There we go. So, most top players pause doing that just to make sure they get it. You can do it without pausing. It's a bit awkward to do and I'm being pushed into it. See, the acceleration in this game is wild as well. To the hammers we go. What pattern have we got? It's a good pattern. So this is a really fun, flowing, quick game. We're into silly now. We've got the birds. Birds are jerks. We can kill the younglings as well. We've got all these little marble munchers and steelies here. You kill those, you get some extra time. It's tradition when you have a bad run to kill the younglings, so let's just do that now. Splat, squish, squish. There we go. Oh wow, I even got the silly clip. So that's a really hard clip to do because it's very precise. It's not something you typically do in runs. You see just how much lag there is here because birds are jerks. Silly skip is free in this version of the game. On to the final race. And the final race has got the ultimate clip. This is a frame perfect trick. It's exceedingly difficult, but I'll give it a go. The path here is random. Cross the glass. Somebody's going to have to get up there and clean that. Here we go. Let's get Steely off the edge. And let's try and do this again. So from here it's frame perfect. You can move left slightly and get it slightly easier, but I tend to prefer to do it straight. Give it a couple of goes. time, unfortunately. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well. Out of time, game over. But that's Marble Madness for the Genesis. Hope you enjoyed that run. Is anybody else ready to take over for the next part of SEGALYMPICS? It's been wonderful to be here with you tonight. Can I just say what an honour it is? Broby apparently is ready. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching, folks. This has been my first marathon. It's been wonderful to be here with you. I'd love to come back and do some stuff for you in the future as well. Some more sensible games. And if Broby is ready, can I just get him to confirm that in the chat and I'll hand over. Excellent. Kapla to you all. Stream resuming in 3, 2, 1. Go!